There's a bit of copper here and such, but we gotta get it done. Pilots go crazy on each space mission, but they get back in time. How we doing, Ruby? Oh no, that's not Ruby. Ruby, doing, girl? Alright, oxygen is sufficient. Gotta redesign this still. A lot of wasted space in here, but 3 rooms. Oh, I didn't put enough art up here. Shit. She's probably gonna lose her mind. No, just got 0 stress so far. Alright, good. Alright, Trivaldo, Nikolai, how you guys doing? Nicola, dancing in the water. Where the hell did this water come from? Oh, must have leaked from the roof. Must have leaked. Alright, well, we can get rid of that now. Not a lot of water supply on this base, so we're dealing with what we got. Only running 2 duplicates here. But this is the first colony I have ever built on a random thing. Using that Trailblazer module, they're just out of that when they go. The graphic didn't show the Atmos suit, but he did have it on when he landed. So, but that 75 kilograms of oxygen at max that thing holds is not going to last you long. So when you're getting these rocket platforms done, oof, you better have a plan. It was a little bit crazy, especially as your rocket pilot typically will have quite a bit of a high morale requirement. So my guy went crazy for about, I don't know, 25 cycles until I could get him. But he puked. He was a stress vomiter, so he made basically polluted oxygen every time he threw up, but it just crushed his calories too. So in between bouts of emesis, always make sure when your guy's a stress vomiter to cram that food in between. All right. That'll help maintain his calories, because yeah, he definitely does lose extra calories when they go stress vomiting. But after they do it like 6 or 8 times, I wasn't really counting all of it, they'll drop 40% on your stress, and poof, off you go again. You get it back to work for a little bit. So hopefully you get a skill scrubber going, so you get him in there and wipe his mind and chill him out and bring him back down to sort of like a 0 morale threshold, and just have a basic duplicate again doing a basic base. And then yeah, just grow it from there and try to get it stabilized. This one had a bunch of polluted water here, so just kind of scrubbed it on its way out, try to naturally fill up the base. Originally I had this floor open and it kind of just all went down here. I don't think this was very pressurized, so it kind of just filled it in. So it's really hard to kind of pressurize these guys, so I cheated and put in one of these too, but it is still being naturally fed from the slime and algae and polluted water over here. Actually, no, I don't think algae gives off anything, but slime does. Alright, so yeah, trying to get oil going. This is the only oil I've discovered. As far as my starter map goes, that's about all I can do. Sugar rocket can only go so far, and I don't know, I think I would have to put a telescope on each of these worlds, or somehow get the survey rocket going. So I could probably build a scout rocket too. I don't know if I need something though. I think I needed plastic, I think, in order to make that though, which was the original problem. Let's see. Yeah, 1,000 kilos of plastic. So yeah, I am limited on making a scout right now, and I'm limited on making a stronger engine too, unless I can figure out some steam. So I could make a steam get up here if I wanted, and I'm not used to this being a better engine though, so it might be better considering the carbon dioxide and sugar. But I'd kind of rather go straight to petroleum at this point, rather than playing with steam, because it's always a piss off. And yeah, I don't want to kind of drain my extra water, building it into steam at this very moment. Kind of got everything stabilized here, back at base. We got artwork up now, so kind of increasing the decor. Let's see, yeah, a little, not too bad. So that'll help. It'll help proc your sparkle streakers and sticker bombers and all that stuff, keeping them as happy as possible. Nice Grubhubs. I don't know if I should keep these guys alive or not. I feel like just keeping them alive and they kick out some meat when they die all the time. I'm sure they're pissed off. Yeah, we're cramped. Yeah, we'll kill a couple of them. These guys look like they would kick your ass too, but they don't. Oh shit. Right. That's what I'm doing. Slated for murder. Trusty duplicate gun. Don't know why I'm not shooting the graphics. Maybe it's just like literally teleport. Oh, there's a bullet. Yeah, and it doesn't even cook the meat for you. You think it would. Ooh, man, you guys are worth 5,000 meat. 5,000 meat, huh? Not bad. It's a ton of meat, actually. These guys will kick out a little bit of sugar for you if you farm them, so it's kind of nice. I'm running sugar rockets, of course, and there's finite sources of sugar. I haven't encountered a sugar geyser yet. So, what are we doing here? Right, obsidian. What did I need obsidian for? Just building up the pipes up to as superheated as possible. So that way if I'm ever running, I'm guessing the petroleum engines, it doesn't melt everything. So obsidian's a little bit higher melting point. And just about everything you can find. Yeah, so rockets, God, I can't remember what the old petroleum burned for, but it's close. I think it's in the 2000s. When that engine goes off, I don't think it goes over 3, but we're gonna find out. Okay. So Artemis, empty. Right, because this one I have a water system set up too. So with the sugar rockets, you're totally limited to just the 5 modules. Because you will need to run an oxidizer no matter what. Doesn't matter what size it seems. I'm sure it matters to speed and such. But if you're just going to the closest planets, I haven't had an issue. I'm sure I'm burning more sweet tarts than I need to. But whatever. And then running it on fertilizer, it is heavy. 900 kilograms of this, so I am draining it pretty fast. Half a ton almost each time. It doesn't burn at all on these flights though, so it's kind of nice. I seem to recall the old rockets were burning all of their gas and then coming back. You would get some oxidizer back, but these ones come back with sweet tarts too. And it's such a cool little mechanic on showing you the fuel too when it lands, because having the different colors there. So I really like the sugar engine. Honestly, a large sugar engine or like a combination of 2 or 3 would be kind of nice with some weird balancing. Seems like something a duplicate would do, but I guess a nuclear engine would be the way to go with what's coming. Let's see here. Ruby. Good. Oh, better turn these suckers on. Okay, she should be good to generate all that. And these are going bad. Let's face it. Oh, what's your stress response? Oh, you're not even stressed out. Alright, cool. So it would appear putting in this extra room so far has helped, or Ruby just has a good morale to stress thing, and all my other pilots that I've used have been just poor choices. Yeah, all my other pilots flip right out. Oh yeah, she's only got this. Okay, so yeah, recommended when you go in with piloting that they basically only have piloting in one other thing. Think I'm doing okay here because she loves these, so I don't think I take any morale penalties for having these. So you really got to watch out with your pilots when they go up. If you got too many skills on them, they're gonna go up here. You're gonna have less morale, so you're gonna try to crank this up as high as possible. I should have more art in here. To get it going, there are some pretty intense builds that I've seen online to get some cool stuff in here. I tried putting power in here before, but I needed the extra room, and then I couldn't get them in there, and blah blah blah, to run the actual wheel again. So I'll have to try to do that, but not really running much in terms other than this fridge. But these frost buns are going a little stale. D70. Yeah, and it just doesn't kick out enough to keep anything going. Let's see here. So yeah, and if she does fly it, let's see, have you landed already? Yeah, she has. Shit. Alright, so those buns are gonna go bad because there is no source of power going here, but she's okay. View interior. One thing I always forget is to put these Atmos suits back on them when they disembark. They always get burned. Sugar is quite hot. I think it's around the 1,000 mark or something. Shit. Alright, that's enough. That's enough for a quick away mission. Okay. Put it on. Perfect. And ball. And now she can get out, I think. I don't know. Turn that off too. Okay. That'll give her some time while I'm trying to load this up. What am I sending back? So yeah, shipping system on these are quite neat. You just gotta use the regular shipping, conveyor belts, loaders and unloaders. You could use a conveyor loader too if you want duplicate access. I just dump it on the floor, it's quicker. let them pick it up. But in order to actually load it on, you got to use the slow method. You could run an automation thing too, but I don't know where all the ore is, so the duplicates run, load it up, throw it into the rocket, and in it goes. They have derped on me a few times, so I don't know quite as what happens. When that happens, I just send them up empty, come back down. Hopefully, it fixes itself out. I'm not sure if I've jammed them up by having two rockets land at the same time or something, so I don't know. But they seem to all be able to feed into just the one as long as they are linked. You gotta be literally side by side, and this is kind of how you get to your rockets when it's set like this. So the front rocket, you're always gonna need some sort of height to get up there, and then you're just walking over. I think they can walk on these, and I've seen people build little hotels out of these too. So um, go on in and then do your little thing there if you wanted to, but then you got to pressurize up all these things too. So, but nice for a little colony if you just want to set up like a little Mars base, so to speak. You know, put in a couple of those. I don't know if they've patched that out or not. Let's see here. Yeah, it should be good. And manual use. And then yeah, Ruby can help do this too. And I think I'm just sending metal still.